Winners, butt kickers, champions in life. Vincent Rose here, the Fat Killer with H2G Fitness, coming to you from beyond the wheel of my car. And this is episode 2 of Day in the Life of an H2G online coach. And it has been a good one. I woke up this morning, got my kiddo ready for school, checked him in to his new elementary school today. Today was day 1 for him. He's going to be finishing an out of school year here. I got a chance to meet his teacher and all that kind of stuff and all of his classmates. So that was a pretty cool way to kick off the day. And then from there, I had to go to the dealership to have my car serviced, which, you know, normally is not that fun of a time because it's just waiting around the waiting room, maybe drinking some coffee or something like that. But it was really neat. In the 2 hours that I was there, I actually made 4 new friends, and I had an opportunity and a chance to pray for each and every one of them before saying goodbye to them, getting my car. And I did that deal, man, and it was really cool. From there, had to have a washer and dryer delivered, and got that done. I can actually have clean clothes now, which I'm excited about. And then I had an amazing conversation with a client of mine, great friend of mine by the name of Heather. And Heather, if you watch this, it was incredible getting a chance to talk with you today, pray with you today, and get done what we need to get done over the phone. I really enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to the next convo for sure. From there, I needed to find a new home gym, and I was really excited because everything where I live is very close. There's an LA Fitness and a Gold's Gym right across the street. I went and checked out both of those places last night, and I gotta be honest, I just did not feel like that was the place that I was supposed to call home. So much to the point that literally when I parked and I was walking up to LA Fitness, God told me, hey man, nope, not here. I said, not here? It's close. I know it's close, but not here. I walked in anyways, and then immediately realized how come that's not the place that I'm supposed to be. And don't get me wrong, the equipment there is awesome. They got a pool, they got a sauna, they got all the workout equipment you need, they got more cardio equipment than you could ever use, and from a standpoint of getting a good workout in, it's a pretty swanky place, you know what I mean? And I can definitely make some gains or kill some fat in there and do that whole thing. But it's just not where I was supposed to be. And, you know, the reason for that was the atmosphere of the place. First and foremost, the dudes that were walking around didn't look overly friendly kind of deal. And don't get me wrong, you know, I can be as alpha as anybody if I want to and do that whole deal. But I like being around friendly people. I like being around approachable people. I like being around, you know, people that I would like to actually break bread and spend time with versus, you know, who can puff their chest out, you know, bigger than anybody else and try to look like King Kong while you're in there. I just wasn't feeling it. The ladies that were in there, I don't need to be around that at all whatsoever, to be honest with you. And the reason for that is if I'm gonna be around a woman, I want to be around a woman that respects herself to the umpteenth degree and does not feel, and this is actually convicting me because my gym apparel that I've worn in the past, right? I've worn the little short shorts and I've worn the stringers and all this kind of stuff. So who am I to judge, throw stones, or do any of that mess? But if I'm walking around a gym, I do not want to be around a bunch of people with their butt cheeks hanging out outside of their shorts. That is zero respect in my opinion. And if you're going to be wearing a shirt to work out in, that's cool. But you don't need to be wearing a sports bra and have your stomach showing. I mean, that's like for your boyfriend. That is for your husband to see, in my opinion. And that's the only person that should be seeing that stuff, and not everybody in the gym. That's not what you're there for. You're supposed to be there for to train. Sorry if I said too much on that, but those are just my beliefs. They don't have to be yours. I like women that respect themselves. I like guys that respect themselves too. And again, that convicts me some or a lot, because my apparel in the past hasn't been exactly what I just lined up with on what my beliefs are on from the other side. So it got me rethinking some things as we start designing the H2G Fitness apparel that's going to be coming out. I might need to rethink some of that stuff too. Anyhow, so LA Fitness was out for the reasons I just said. Went to Gold's Gym, and I liked the people there. I liked the atmosphere. There were people that, you know, did respect themselves. There were guys that were approachable. There were people that weren't, you know, in their ego lifting, and they were just in there to do their thing, and I thought it was cool. I just didn't like the equipment. Sorry, this is shaking like crazy. I just didn't like the equipment in that place. I thought the equipment was it was old, it was worn out, it was rusty, it was broken down. And again, you know, I'm a dude. I don't mind if I touch a bar and get rust on my hands, but I was just like, you know, for $60 a month, man, y'all are gonna have to come off better than this if y'all want to earn my business. So didn't decide to go there. And then I had two other places that were available to me that were close. One was Lifetime Fitness, which a lot of people in the comments said that I should go. I put up a post yesterday when I said I'm not going to LA Fitness, and everyone's like, go to Lifetime, go to Lifetime, go to Lifetime. And I could, and I know that place is a swanky place too, and I know that all the stuff that they have there, my kid would love as far as the kids club and all that kind of jazz. But I already knew two things. One, if I go in that place, it's going to be more of the same. There will be some approachable dudes in there, but there's probably going to be some dudes in there that I don't really want to sit there and throw weights around with. There's probably some really respectable women in there, but there's probably a lot of, women that aren't respecting themselves that are in there too, and I don't want no parts of that. And then the other thing was, I was like, man, my whole routine whenever I was in Texas City was I would work out, in the evening when my kid got off of school. So I didn't see my kid all day long because he was at school. As soon as he got off, I was just waiting for the kids club to open so that way I could go to the gym and put him in the kids club to keep him distracted while I'm doing my thing. And then by the time he's done working out, I'm done working out, I go home, feed him dinner, and it's time to put him to sleep. My quality time with my kid was very shortened because of my schedule. And so the other option was Anytime Fitness, right? And I just left that place. I signed up with them. It's a shoebox. The place is small. It does not have all the equipment that I loved working out with at World Gym back in Texas City. That place was big, it was massive, it was huge. This is a shoebox that I'm working out in that does not have all the equipment that I'm used to working out with, but it does have enough equipment that I can get some solid workouts in, which is okay. You know what I mean? I'll still make progress in there for sure. But the other thing is, it's 24 hours and they have no kids club. So if I'm gonna start working out, or if I'm gonna continue to work out, I have to work out during the day while my kid's at school. Well, what does that mean? In the evening, I'll actually be able to spend time with my son and have quality time with him. And that, to me, I was just like, man, this is a hands down easy choice. LA Fitness, no way. It's not even an option. Gold's Gym just didn't feel like a place I could call home. Lifetime Fitness, I didn't even check out because I thought it would be more of the same of what I was seeing at LA Fitness, and I could be wrong. And, the tipping point was, to be honest, between like Lifetime, because I could have checked them out and I might have really liked it. It might not have been like LA Fitness. Or I could have went with Anytime Fitness, and the difference was my kid will like hanging out at Lifetime Fitness more, but I need to spend more time with my son. So I'll figure out my schedule where I can work out during the day, so in the evening I can spend time with him. And that made it a real easy decision, despite the fact I don't have all the equipment that I want. It is a shoebox, but if it brings me closer to being a better father for my son, man, that's all I got to know. So it was an easy decision, done deal. $20 down, $29.99 a month with the military discount for being a veteran, which was cool that he hooked me up with that, and it was cool. So anyways, this is episode 2 of Day in the Life of an H2G online coach. I'm going to be doing these every single day. I'm committing to myself and to you to doing these every single day to just let y'all know what it's like to live life on your own terms, to chase down your dream, to serve people all day, every day, and to do all that you feel that God has called you to do. Because I'll be honest with you, man, if I was working a job, I would not have had an opportunity to pray with those 4 people today over there at the dealership. If I was working a job, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to pray with Heather today whenever I was on the phone. If I was working a job, actually I left this one out, whenever the washer and dryer got delivered, I prayed with that guy too. And that's 6 people I've had the opportunity to pray with, that if I wasn't chasing my dream and I was working a job and I was behind a desk, that's 6 people that wouldn't have got prayer that they needed. And if you ask me, I would rather be doing what God needs me to do versus what I feel. And it doesn't have to be this for you, it's just this for me. I feel like I would be in bondage to a job if I was shackled to that deal, not being able to do all that God's telling me to do for the day. And I'd rather be doing this than doing that any other day of the week and twice on Sunday. So that being said, man, episode 2 of A Day in the Life of an Online H2G Fitness Coach. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you care, I'm going to keep them coming anyways if you don't. And I love you guys, man. Vincent Rose, the Fat Killer with H2G Fitness. The future is bright. Something good is happening. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Over and out. Anytime Fitness is my new home. Peace.